Hello, everyone. It's June of 2026, and I just read a statistic that said 35% of new car sales in Australia are now electric vehicles. Last year was 11%, but Australia has been hit by higher fuel prices since the beginning of the conflict with Iran. So it's now jumped to 35%. And the crazy thing is, I was watching a news broadcast, and they're saying, well, where are we going to charge all these electric cars? Well, hello, they're going to be charged at people's homes. The thing is there's this misconception that, if you have 100,000 electric cars, you need 100,000 public chargers. You really don't. Everyone has enough power in their house to put in a 240 volt outlet and charge one or two or even three electric cars simultaneously. It's not a big deal. Not only that, but the solar adoption in Australia is much higher than the United States. So everyone who got solar, who buys an electric car, they're basically removing the gasoline demand and the power demand for their house from the marketplace. So essentially, the more people that get solar on the roof and drive an EV, it actually lowers gas prices for the people who don't, and it lowers electric prices for the people who don't have solar yet or people who are renters. Here's the thing, folks. If you own a house and you own your driveway, at this point, it's kind of silly not to have, at least, if you have multiple cars, it's kind of silly not to have solar on your roof and at least one electric vehicle in your driveway. So 35% of new car sales in Australia are EVs. That's something else. Of course, they also have no protective tariffs, so they're able to buy inexpensive Chinese EVs. The best, most innovative EVs in the market right now are coming out of Tesla in China. So right now we can access the Tesla vehicles, but I think we should let the market speak. I think if you can buy a $10,000 Chinese EV and it's in your budget, I think if you should be free to do that. But because of the tariffs, we can't do that here. So we'll catch up. I don't think there's going to be a Republican in the White House after 2028. I doubt it.